Hello, creatives. Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for April 30th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 4 of clubs. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which is a 5 of clubs. Okay, so of course, and this is a special birthday message for you, 4 of clubs. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you understand your manifesting abilities a little bit better so that you can make the most of them this year. All right, so let's turn over card number 1 and see what you got if you picked card number 1. We got the Queen of Spades. Whew, this is going to be a no bullshit day for you. You are going to be calling them like you see them. I love this card. She's my moon card, being a 7 of clubs. And yes, I have come into it. Not telling my age, but yes. And yeah, it can be a little harsh sometimes, which is so unlike me, being a moon Cancerian, but it comes through when it needs to. So good for you. Maybe you need that today. I don't know. But we are in the first day of the second decan of Taurus. So this decan is ruled by Mercury. And very interesting decan, if you haven't watched the Taurus decan part yet, the video that's at the top, it is all about how you pursue your success. Interesting, isn't it? Because the first decan is all about being subversive and quiet and having that willpower to, as I see it, like water or like smoke. You just find a way to get there quietly. Second decan is a bit different in that you've got this ambition and determination in your pursuit. So you have, and the other really great thing is that you've got this really interesting way of finding a way. It's like where there's a will, there's a way. You're able to do just about whatever you want in this creative Mercury, which, rules Gemini and Virgo. So Mercury is a beautiful communications planet. So you figure out your way through communications, and it's just a really unique, uninhibited kind of way to get to where you want to go. The catch-22, of course, is that you get off in so many different directions that you have a hard time focusing on which one to go with. So let's remember that as we look at this Queen of Spades. She is all about that forthright, clear-sighted, no illusions. I mean, she's just knows herself so well to her core and confident, excuse me, confident in it. So you're not going to be off balance today, but you want to be able to be sure that you've got your sights set on the right thing, moving forward for the right reasons. So remember to check in with yourself with that. So because it is that fixed energy of the Taurus season. So you might be feeling some stubbornness in which direction or whatever opinion it is that you're holding. So let's look at card number 2. All right, so we've got the 2 of diamonds. Now this is in reverse, and I see reversals as just being a reminder of what would you do, right? If a reversal of a 2 of diamonds shows up in your day today, just a heads up about how you want to think about dealing with an upset, if you will, or shadow attribute. Some kind of monkey wrench being thrown into your day about connecting to an opportunity, right? So it may seem like hit or miss, it could follow right into that second deacon energy where you don't know which opportunity to go for. So you got to check in with your intuition. I'd suggest grounding this morning. It is a 2 of diamonds, so you're going to want to ground. You're going to want to make that connection with what you find as value, what you hold value in, and how you're going to conduct yourself when you're either indecisive or not being able to really see the value in something. What if you were asked to partake in a compromising situation? That's a good one for the 2 of diamonds in reverse. What if you are asked to do something that is less than your truth? How are you going to say no, right? Think about how you are going to hold your nobleness, your high vibe, and be able to say no. All right, let's move on to card number 3. We got the 10 of diamonds. It's in the upright position, so we are again looking at holding value in something. This is the big wish card, so go ahead, you get a wish today too. We all do when we read this for the collective. But if you pick this card, it kind of doubles down for you. It opens that up just that little bit more, that maybe you have something that you are intent on acquiring, right, that you are holding much value in, that is very valuable to your life path. It is a journey. So this is you really understanding your value in things, places, people. It's all that and more. Like I said, it's life path energy. This is Wheel of Fortune energy. So you are coming up around into something that you can manifest, whatever abundance you're looking for. Got a very good opportunity here today to do that, especially with a 4 of Clubs day. I don't even think I've talked about it being a 4 of Clubs day, but that is incredibly stability in a nutshell. Very concrete. We are in Taurus season. It's a fixed sign. It's really grounded, really ambitious, really driven to exert the power that they possess into what they want. And it's about comfort. Number 1, Taurus is ruled by Venus. And in this deacon, it is ruled by Mercury. So they're probably going to be some pretty sweet talkers out there, getting what they want when they get their focus. And the 4 of Clubs has no trouble focusing. The 4 of Clubs is just a really lovely card that is connected to the Hierophant in the major arcana. So, it's that old school grounded knowledge of just being on the right path and having that divine guidance guide you. You're pretty darn sure about where you're going in this life. There's always enough. It seems like something always comes through for you, especially if it is your life purpose. Just a beautiful thought. And the 4 of Clubs are just that. They're practical, and they have that deeper understanding that comes through with the Hierophant. And there you are. The shadow side of it is you can really get into that feeling that you are how should I say it? Even though, because there are a lot of 4 of Clubs that are in the fixed signs. So you want to remember that fixed signs, their catch-22 is that they can be so certain about something that they don't leave any room for more diplomatic thinking about things. It's a done deal. They think it, they know it, they can prove it, and they're done. Nothing else is going to penetrate unless it's pretty heavy-duty stuff. So keep in mind that that could happen today under this Four of Clubs, second decan, Taurus energy. Okay, and just on the side, both of these cards are in the Four of Clubs birth chart. So you might want to go check yours, your cards of truth. You can get a free one. There's a link in the description box below. It's just like an astrology chart, but you get to see what your chart looks like. And I've got another list in my playlist that will take you there as well. All about the Four of Clubs. You can just click on it and you can see the birth chart there. It won't have your planets in their places, but it will be just a generic one in mine. But you can go to Ernest Wellham's website and get a chart that is yours, original, you. So, and you can see what you've got in these placements. So the Ten of Diamonds is actually in the Saturn placement. It is in placement number 7 at the end of the first row. So it's heavy duty. This is like those lifelong, heavier, more gravity life lessons that will come through if you pick this card for you. And the Two of Diamonds is actually in the Sun card. So that is really important as well. So it's really you having that opportunity to think this through and choose the right action for you. You come into that Sun card late in life, so you're working on it up until, I think it's 52 because of the 52 cards. So think about that and where you are, because there is an arch over that 52, I believe, in like 5 years. I've been there, done that, and could watch it now arc and taper off. And then I came into my moon. I've got a 5 of diamonds on the Sun. So yeah, it is that kind of energy today that we are really got some big possibilities here for us. We've got that no bullshit, straightforward, confident way that is going to be right at the tip of our tongue, and being this Mercury energy that's out there today and for the next 10 days or so, we are going to be able to really articulate what we need, and we'll be able to do that with ourselves, with other people. We'll be able to voice what we need around people, places, and things. And the only catch-22 here is to think it through before you act. Know very clearly that you are on the right path, because you could get diverted and there could be a lot of interference in focusing on what your real truth is. Okay, so let's move on and see what the Four of Clubs birthday got. Very nice. Nice pillars here. Looks like a temple. This looks like the pineal gland. Direct from source. Right at the top of your head. Beaming a light. All right, beautiful little bird here too. All right, let's see what you got. Sacred space. That could be in your head or in your environment. Says use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. All right, so they are talking about the body as a temple. Very nice. Yeah, create that beautiful space to hold your sacred inner space. So, looks like you get to create something gorgeous for yourself to have as a bit of a meditation upgrade. Get a new cushion or something. So it's great advice, especially for this. This is really, that kind of day when you would want to sit with it and really sort it through as to what you're feeling and how you might deal with controversy and being asked to possibly do something that is outside your truthful values. So be careful about that. All right, let's see what you got for the Cards of Truth, Spirit, and Nature deck. It is the Eight of Diamonds. Beautiful card to get. It is self-validating. The thing about the self-validating is that you could be working overtime to feel like you have to validate yourself. So that's the catch-22 with the eights. They all have that Rahu energy of the north node of the moon. It is driven. They are driven to really find that solid validation of who they are, and or waxing and waning in the, do you feel like you are in your element, or are you feeling like you have to prove you're in your element? There's all of this back and forth of that energy with the eights. So remember that when you are in your sacred space, Four of Clubs in the second decan Taurus, that is exactly the kind of meditation that you want to ground yourself in more often than not, especially being up that Mercury and having all of those beautiful ideas about how to get what you want and what you need. So you got to leave a paper trail for yourself. So keep a journal, keep that paper trail, because it's going to be like breadcrumbs for you to really delve deeper into those bits and pieces while you are on your journey to your bigger creative vision. All right, let's see what you got for the Wishcraft card. A little bit of the Milky Way going on there. Send a letter to the universe. The world loves me. That is so true. So beautiful. The only other thing I want to say is that the Eight of Diamonds holds that Hanged-Man energy in the major arcana. That is the card that the Eight of Diamonds is related to. It's a more feminine energy, being of the diamond red suit, so it's going to come across pretty subtle and pretty warm and gentle. So it's a good idea to remember that that might be part of how you receive your answers when you are checking in with yourself, to create this beautiful space where you have that comfort. And just know that that comfort is a part of the confirming that you are on the right path, doing the right thing. Yeah, lovely. All right, well, thank you so much for checking in today. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're finding some value, if you will. Very valued reading here today. And yeah, so happy birthday, Four of Clubs. I hope your year is fabulous. Everyone else, carpe diem, stay kind and curious, and as always, happy creating.